This is just my opinion. Let's talk about it. Um, Honor is mentioned 355 times in the Bible. Sometimes it's reverence, sometimes it's respect, but in those cases, still, it's honor. So, honor is so important to God. Honor of his ministers and his prophets is important to God. He said, touch not my anointed. Psalm 105:15 says, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. We know what happened to Jezebel and Ahab for messing around with God's prophets. Now, there's this big thing on YouTube. Everybody making videos because Marcus Rogers apologized to TD Jakes. And this is what I heard him say. And I was like, yes, Marcus. Okay, so he says at his worst time, he was listening to his sermons, and those sermons blessed him. And they brought him through some very dark days. Right? So, he apologized for putting his mouth on him. And he said, thank you. That's honor. Honor is not taught in church, and honor is not taught in seminaries. Honor is not taught, but it's so important to God. We need to teach that. The church right now, or I'll say the black church, but no, the church in general, I can't even put that on just our people. The church in general has become like a gossip rag, right? Like, oh, this preacher was over here doing this, and people are making videos about people cheating on their wives or getting caught with drugs or whatever, right? Like, and we are like demolishing people. But please remember, like, we are destroying people. We are destroying God's anointed. So remember that David was anointed as king. Meanwhile, Saul was still officially king. David showed him honor until the day he died and after. David showed him honor even though Saul was coming for his life. He still wouldn't allow anyone to dishonor him. And then after Saul died, his armor bearer comes and says that, he was on his last leg and he asked him to take his life. And he did, even though he really didn't, but he said he did. And David was like, oh, word? David took his life. Like, he honor was so important to him. Like, you're not going to touch Saul. He wouldn't let his men touch him. Like, nobody was going to hurt him because he knew that that was God's anointed. So when you see people of God, whether you agree with them on everything or not, you see their fruit. That's God's anointed. I'm going to tell you that woman, thou art loosed. That freed me up from some stuff. That No More Sheets that Juanita Bynum did, I won't talk bad about her neither, because that thing helped me. Women, I'll tell you what, go back and listen to that No More Sheets, because that thing blessed me. So fam, all right, well, and I'm going to tell you, somebody tried to be disrespectful to our pastor at the meeting, and you just felt the whole temperature change in the room. Like, wasn't nobody having that, because that man has fruit too. Like, I've seen his fruit. So, no, leave God's anointed alone. Um, honor isn't taught in church. Honor isn't taught in seminaries. Honor isn't even taught in households, but honor is so important to God. We're supposed to honor our father and mother. We're supposed to honor each other. We should honor our young people when they do great things. We should, like our graduates or kids that had the honor roll or the principal's list all year long. Like, we should honor kids for their achievements. We should honor people amongst us for their achievements. You giving honor to someone else takes nothing away from your shine. Don't be afraid to give honor to someone else. Okay, well, I had to get that off my chest today. Join us again next time when Ennisville Ministries International presents This Is Just My Opinion. Until then, bye.